Hey, man, you already know. Shorty. Travo getting the board adjusted. Apologize, man, if we came on a minute too late, but always early.
That's all good, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You on CP time tonight. Y'all all right? Anybody, whoever in the chat, if anybody in the chat, what going on? Yeah, boy, ATL, man. We back in the building.
You know what's going on. You know what's going on.
What's good with you, dog?
Oh, dog, everything good, man. I have no complaints, man, on this nighttime Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Cool Wednesday night.
Episode 163 for the guys.
Oh, man. Yeah, we getting up there, man. We getting up there. 163 already?
163, man.
We've been getting it in, boy. A lot of different shit we've been talking about, too, man. It's been a lot of different shit we've been talked about, man. We didn't hit on so much. We coming up on another year in review. Obviously, 2022 has been crazy. I can't believe this year is almost over.
This year in review is gonna be interesting, but we might have to stream for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying?
About 4 hours. Yeah, I'm out of care. We gotta have some coffee on that day or something, bro. Anybody who make home premiere coffee, man, make sure you hit me and Trav up, man. We're gonna need one. We're gonna be burning the midnight oil on that one. You feel me?
We want to do that though? Do we want to do that on like the day after New Year's? No, that's a recovery day. If niggas get drunk, I don't plan on getting drunk. Do you plan on getting drunk, bringing the New Year's in this year, or you don't even know?
I don't know, man. But you know
Partying?
what? I'm definitely not going out. Like I might do like a little house party, something like that. You know, something low key, nothing too major though. You know what I mean? But yeah, something like that. Bringing in with some family or whatever. But you know, this next holiday obviously it's been took over by the grown folks, and this is Halloween. As we get into Halloween, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lot of cat suits, gonna be a lot of fish nets, gonna be a lot of fake superheroes. You know, niggas who always wanted to be superhero, put on the fake muscles. You know what I'm saying? Going out there and motherfucker try to fly off the side of a curb or something like that. You smell me? But you know, we got a lot of that, man. Is you gonna be participating in any, you know, festivities as far as on the Halloween side?
I don't know yet, man. We will see. It's supposed to be a rainy weekend in Atlanta.
Yeah, man. It's definitely supposed to be a rainy weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna see about that, bro.
Yeah. But you know what's so crazy, man? Also in Atlanta, it ain't just a rainy weekend. You know, it's some shit going on, man. You know, we got a little something that was captured in the sky, man. And you know what's so crazy about this on your side of 285. And I just wonder why, man, we don't be seeing it when things be up that high in the sky. But I want to play this clip, man, because we might have some unidentified fuckery going on in the A, man. So we want to definitely play this clip. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think this is.
The fuck?
Stop recording. My camera stopped recording. It's turning sideways. Oh my God. Look at this crab. It's huge. What the fuck is that? Beam me up, Scotty. It's 4 of them. It just broke apart. Oh my God.
My God. I wonder what is that? It's like an airplane to me, for real.
Nah, it's kind of bigger than the airplane. Like she kind of hinted in the video. It's definitely kind of bigger than the airplane. I ain't gonna go with it like that. That's a good question though, bro. Like, you know, they kind of in uniform and stuff like that. And ain't nobody else kind of get this on the day that it came out. I mean, this is like the only footage around. It'd be crazy because you'll see these things in the sky, right? And then you know what I'm saying? It's like only one person to catch it or whatever. Or why we didn't see something like that if it's hovering that high in the sky.
If it's that big for real.
Yeah, because the way it broke up, man, it do look kind of suspect, bro. Like the way it kind of broke up and curved a little bit. Like, yeah, it looked like it looked a little suspect, man. It looked a little suspect. Now I'm not no UFO survivalist or an ET expert, but I definitely feel, man, there's something freaky going on in the sky over 285. Like, but I if I'm the alien, I don't see why you would want to be over here because usually it's traffic, so motherfuckers are stopped anyway and they can look up at you.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
On this particular day, it looked like it really wasn't no traffic. They was able to move, and Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean, in the comments, I'm seeing a lot of beam me up, Scotty, and oh yeah, this is ships like that all the time in Atlanta. I mean, I can't speak on that. I haven't seen. Now, when I was seeing some weird shit in the A, is when the drones first started hitting the sky, because the drones be over DeKalb like a motherfucker, like DeKalb County, Decatur. Like when I started seeing them drones and shit, that's when I started seeing a lot of stuff in the sky. But I ain't never seen nothing quite like this. But I think now we can't be too surprised, dog. Like, they've been preparing us for a minute now for an alien invasion. You feel what I'm saying? They've been prepping us for it. They said they made contact with aliens. So I'm not gonna be surprised one day when something just come out the sky and it's really there and everybody's seeing it and they ain't trying to hide, it ain't trying to pump fake, it ain't trying to do nothing. It's there for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is, bro. Whatever it is.
Yeah. It looked like he got in and out. Maybe he had to come pick up something. Maybe he had to drop something off.
Some of that gas.
Yeah. Like motherfucker was like, they got the gas. Where they was gonna go? Go to Alabama? They knew where to pull into to go ahead and get what they needed. You know what I'm saying? And you see, they got the hell on. And see, but this is the thing, though. I think, man, this is just my personal opinion. I think the government that made some type of secret agreement with the aliens, because if I'm an alien, man, at the end of the day, like, why wouldn't I want to come down and take over shit? Or, you know what I'm saying? So I believe that the government probably made some type of agreement with them, say, hey, y'all stay in the shadows. We'll bring y'all humans so y'all can test and freak on them, whatever. We got some of them hoes out the blue flame. We'll bring you something. You don't need to show your face. Because to me, we've been getting a lot of UFO sightings all over the world in the last few years, heavy. But ain't nobody got really no clear cut where somebody like, that's it. And that's why I'm saying, with all this fake footage that goes around, I personally don't think when it does happen that people are going to be, they're going to think it's some type of prompt or something. I don't think people are going to react until they see something just beam out the sky like an Independence Day. Remember, they was partying up under that motherfucker doing parties and everything until that bitch dropped a beam on them.
Was that Independence Day?
Yeah, you remember? Because remember Independence Day, they set up. Remember, they was just there for a minute, like, yo, we here now. What's up? And then that's when the shit started going down. You feel me? So I'm believing, man, it's gonna be something like that, bro. Because even on this episode, we're gonna point out a couple of weird anomalies, man, that have been seen in
2022, man.
It's just been crazy, right?
We living in the future now, though.
But we living in the future. But one thing ain't changed: how motherfuckers kicking in Atlanta. Now, this next little thing we gonna throw up. Like I said, we get into the Atlanta news before, and I found this very crazy when I seen this, because I was like, yo, like, niggas really, man, you know what I'm saying, be really doing this brunch shit and turning the strip club and making it what it ain't. Like, if I go to the strip club, do I really want to motherfucking smell eggs and bacon and shit like that? And some French toast, some syrup. Like, is that what I really want?
Boy, they got the spread too, boy.
They got the spread.
They got the spread, boy.
They got the damn spread.
If y'all don't know, this is King of Diamonds down on the south side, man. And this is real, bro. This is fact. This is big fact. They got a good Sunday brunch every Sunday with some butt naked. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you just like this. You ain't gonna find no pubic hairs in none of your food, bro.
You say none?
You gonna find no pubics in none of your food. They're gonna make sure it's good and clean, and they're gonna have you a good time.
So you're gonna have you a good time.
You're gonna have you a good time. You're gonna get full, and you're gonna goddamn, you're gonna see some boots, some booty cheeks, some butt cheeks.
Yeah. That I can definitely see that. But it's just so crazy. Like I said, people who you know what I'm saying is shout out to DeadBolt 100. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta is different. It just is, bro. Atlanta is very different, bro. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, is like when they think of Atlanta, this is what you got to think of, man. Atlanta, this is why a nigga can't grow old in this bitch, because when you go out, this is what you got.
This is what you got.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it ain't no growing old in this motherfucker, man. I really hope y'all understand that. Niggas ain't growing old in Atlanta. Niggas,
you can always have a good time in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what age you are, you can have a good ass time. Depending on what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? But they got something for everybody here: daytime activity and nighttime activity.
Right.
You don't really get no nightlife. I don't know who beating us on the nightlife, bro, in the United States for real, man. They say New York, but
don't nobody want to be partying up in New York like that, man. Like, I mean, New York got a couple of spots, but it ain't. I don't think it's like Atlanta, man.
It ain't, man.
Atlanta got a combination of restaurants, lounges, clubs, and events.
And like all of them, you smoke hookah in.
Yeah.
You smoking hookah in all of them, bro.
Yeah. Drop a bomb for the hookah smokers in this motherfucker, man. You right, bro. Like niggas gonna be on the hookah, niggas gonna be on that type of time. But Atlanta ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Just like you said, it's a combination of everything. It ain't just it got one thing or whatever. Like, no, I got the whole wop. So yeah, I mean, a nigga that's 50 can go and get the brunch and sit in there and you know be on some grown man shit, but still be in the ambiance of some butt naked booty.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's why that shit ain't gonna change, man. So shout out to the motherfucking goddamn KOD, man, for putting on one of the best brunches in the city. Obviously, y'all can see that. The next thing, obviously, before we run into the topics, man, going around hip hop and everything else, came out of Atlanta, and obviously, man, just some fools acting stupid, man. When are these dudes gonna start learning not to put crimes and what they do on social media? What's the allure about snitching on yourself so goddamn hard? Like that's really what I want to know, because it's not like niggas is snitching on themselves lightly. Niggas is snitching on themselves goddamn hard, bro. Like leaving no like prosecutors and shit now don't really need to know how to try on the public opinion. They just need to know how to search and find on the internet.
On the internet, that's all they need. Your social media, it's Instagram really. But once they find that, man,
I wouldn't be surprised. Instagram, the feds cutting them a check because the feds owe Instagram a lot of their revenue because a lot of cases are solved off Instagram. But I know you wanted to get into this subject, man. So what we got with these dudes, man?
I mean, I ain't never heard of this rapper, man, but somebody named, I don't know if it's Slat Z or Slat Zai. They done robbed Miko Worldwide, man. Everybody pretty much know who Miko Worldwide is. He is the vlogger that travels around the world. He been in Atlanta recently a lot because they said he lived here, but he's also been hit with some charges where he messing around with some little kids and shit. So check out what these cats right here said, man.
Well, so basically what we did, we had bro down here yesterday. We took his chain, took Bleak, we took YouTube play, all this. So basically what we did, we had
bro, and you on social media, you on Instagram, smiling, no mask on, no nothing. Saying that you took this from me, man. And these folk that came and got y'all. And what this shit say, the robbery allegedly involved more participants. Slat Z or Slat Zai is being held on a $250,000 bond and is reportedly facing 75 years in prison.
But what was the point in doing this though?
I don't know.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you want to let niggas know that y'all ganged up on a dude who's not Miko Worldwide. I mean, he tried to talk tough, but he's not a gangster.
But Miko Worldwide will whoop your ass though. He is a motherfucking mixed martial artist. You know what I'm saying? He one of them niggas.
But at the end of the day,
he with the bullshit. But they ran up. They ran up. They probably had little pistols and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause they took his gun. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but it just go to show, bro. A lot of these dudes is being influenced, man, to do the dumbest shit. But what's so crazy? I think what's so fucked up with us is we don't learn from our mistakes. You get what I'm saying?
Look what your boy AC. That's your fault right there. ACJC. Shout out to ACJC said Miko Worldwide also featured hella rappers that got Ricos now.
Yeah.
Never thought about that. He did, bro. He really, really did, man. You know, and I'm sure the feds or the state probably use some of that footage from Miko Worldwide's page to take some of these folk down, man.
Yeah, but even with the dudes who's, you know, the rappers and everybody, bro, people are incriminating themselves just too much. It's like, bro, we seeing time after time the same niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas getting, you know what I mean? And it'd be the ignorant looking niggas, bro. Like niggas like this, bro, who can't go in and get a regular job, who gotta hope for a clout career, because it don't be rap, it really be a clout career. You know what I'm saying? Because all these, and that's why I was thinking the other day, why we got so many dead rappers now. The reason why is because everybody's a fucking rapper, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never heard of this nigga or one, but I'm saying they classify him as a rapper though. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and they might not have a song out or nothing, but the reason why we got so many dead rappers is because it's so many niggas. I bet you these niggas are want to be rappers. Got a song. They was probably about to go lay a track.
Bro is a rap. You see that Tennessee rapper?
Yeah.
Bro is a rapper. He is actually kind of known in Tennessee.
So if you a rapper,
he on Billboard charts.
Why are you doing this? Like, nigga, you supposed to be focusing on creating music and getting to the bag. Pointing guns and doing all that type of shit, man. That shit should get watered down and played out, because everybody got a pistol. Everybody talking that tough shit. Everybody motherfucking got bread, you know what I'm saying? So really, it's like you doing something really don't make you stand out. It just make you part of the collective. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion on this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I honestly feel dudes like this, man, if I was a judge, I'd be smacking niggas with hardball numbers. You dig? Just because of how this situation is, you know, like, bro, how many niggas we gotta lock up before? It's like, how many licks until we get to the center of a Tootsie Roll pop, nigga? You dig what I'm saying? You niggas ain't like you don't know the script, man. And so when you see this, to me, they gonna get what they get, bro. And that's why they got all stupid ass looks on their face, on the mugs.
And the thing is, I know you watch what goes on. I know y'all look at Instagram and social media, and y'all look at these cases where people, where the police use your social media, and y'all go online and do this dumb shit, man. This shit don't make no sense.
Well, as we move on, right?
As we progress.
Excuse me, little dope. Y'all know how I get when I'm on the air. But this next thing, man, is kind of concerning, because I personally, right, don't drink this type of water. No Kroger brand, no Walmart brand.
I don't
like I stay away from all that shit. And this is why, people, because these motherfuckers is poisoning our water, man. And this is the clear thing, man, of what motherfuckers is doing to the water. So we're gonna play this clip, man, where dude shows hard evidence, man, that there's some bullshit in these damn cheap ass waters, and probably all waters, but really just the cheap ass waters. Because, like, if you paying $2 for a 24 of water, and the top brand water, top alkaline water is like $8 a bottle, nigga, you know you shouldn't have sewer shit. Slush.
It's,
you know what I'm saying? Bro. So let's play this clip. Hopefully, whoever got some Walmart brand waters in there will go ahead and throw that shit away. Let's go ahead and play that.
I took one out to see it, and something crazy happened. Let's pick randomly anyone. We'll take this one. We'll take this one. Watch. That's the weird thing that's going to happen. See, it's see-through. It's completely see-through, right? Transparent. It's not frozen. I take it out. I start squeezing it. Look what happened to it. It's getting colder. It's turning solid. Something's weird is happening, and it doesn't feel like a frozen bottle of water. I'm going to open up this bottle. I'm going to show you something real quick. This is weird. It doesn't look right. I mean, I don't know, something's up. This doesn't look right. I've never seen water do this before. It's been there for days and it didn't freeze. How is that possible? It was completely see-through. I mean, it doesn't really feel like water. I don't know, it's kind of rubbery. This is the oddest thing I've ever seen. I mean, how could it be? I mean, it's not slushy. It's weird. I don't know, but only a few bottles did this. The other ones are solid, completely solid. I don't know. Go figure this out. This is weird. I've never seen this before. What is this?
I know what it is, Donnie.
What's that?
It's Motherfucking Great Value water. That's what
great value.
That's what you get for buying great value water, man.
You are paying,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Literally for the word great value.
Value, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you're paying for when you see shit like this. But I think, man, now more than ever, though, right? We can't just take things for face value. We think that we doing the most wholesome thing. We going to get a 24 pack of water, 32 pack. You know what I'm saying? And we not really, we not checking for stuff like this. Like, how many people really, you know what I'm saying, check for that? And like he said, he got everything in there, everything look right, but it's a couple of them that ain't sitting right. And that's all it take, for them to poison a couple of the bottles and then you drinking that shit, and ain't no telling what you digesting. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, when you think about it, man, and you see what's going on with shit like this, it makes you say, like, okay, I need to stay away from this water. Like, I'm not fucking. That's why I'm telling y'all, do not mess with the Krogers or the value pack waters. If you're gonna get some value pack, get the top of the line value pack water.
Hey man, shout out to Jakina Blackman. She said, I'm not gonna lie, I love my water slushy like that, but I've never left it overnight and it still be like that. Exactly. Usually if you leave it overnight, that bottle is going to be frozen. Now, somebody in the comments said that's a 5th grade science experiment called real life ice bending. Look it up on YouTube. I'm gonna have to check that out because now you got me curious, because I'm wondering, what is this great value water to me? Because I think he just went and bought the cheapest water, and this is what you get. You don't know what the hell you drinking.
You don't know what you're drinking. Because I mean,
I don't understand it, Donnie. Why would you pay that 24 pack? Probably costs $3 or $4.
Not even $4.
Not even $4.
Yeah, that shit like $2 or something, bro.
Man, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? That shit like $2 or something. And that's the thing. It's like, we can't keep always saying, well, it's ice bending, it's this, is that. Like, nah, bro. Like, what does it cost them to clean the water? It probably cost them more to clean the water than it costs for you to, to bottle it up.
Bottle it, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, okay, why would we do that when we can just give it to them? We now finding out that bottled water is they're not even cleaning the shit. Majority of it. You feel what I'm saying? It's not getting cleaned. So that's spooky. That's spooky right there.
That's spooky.
Shout out to my man for bringing that to our attention. I hope anybody who fuck with the bottled water know what's going on. But obviously,
stay away from that pack right there. That light blue pack right there.
Yeah, that light blue pack, man. Kroger got the same thing though, bro. It's either
no parts of that right there.
I'm not doing it, bro. We good.
I feel you.
But like this other thing too, man, because obviously
not knocking anybody that does buy that. Not knocking you if you do.
Yeah. Now if you gotta buy it, man, you gotta buy it. Just look for the freeze it and see which one don't freeze. That's how you can tell what's going on. Just do it like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Get that to your kids.
Don't get that to your kids, man. Don't do it. But what's going on as far as with the midterms and all the elections is going on, man. A lot of shit is heating up, man. There's a lot of battleground states that I'm keeping my eye on. Obviously, here in Georgia being one, and the other one is obviously Florida. And the reason why I say Florida, because if something get hot in Georgia, we got to skate right down the road. You feel me? Florida's another free state. And I'm usually behind Ron DeSantis, man. Shout out to Ron DeSantis. Like, I feel like he's kind of like on the people side if it ever was one. But this part of the situation, I want to hear what you got to say first on this, because I got my own opinion on it. But we're going to go ahead and play this.
Actually, if you look around the country, they do have programs, unfortunately, well, they will take a student, look at their race, say, okay, you're white, you're an oppressor. If you're black, you're oppressed. And think about what that does to a 6 or 7-year-old kid. That's wrong. You're seeing that. You have people that are teaching, and actually his running mate has said this in the past, that teaching the United States was built on stolen land. That is inappropriate for our schools. It's not true. And I'm happy. It actually, if you look around the country, they do have programs, unfortunately, well, they will take a student, look at.
I don't see anything with them telling the students the truth. Like, this is stolen land. You know what I'm saying? It's the United States. And as we all know, white people were the oppressor and the black people were the oppressed, black and Native Americans. That is true. I don't see anything wrong with that.
I would have to agree with you, and that's what I was gonna kind of say. Even though Ron DeSantis, I'm for him, but I do think he need to let the truth kind of be out. But see, this is the biggest thing, man, and this is gonna get into what we're gonna get into later in the show when we dive into this Kanye situation. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's oppressed information. And I feel that the information that's being oppressed is what's starting to bust through the seams, right?
Well, you know, they're trying to erase history. They're trying to erase our history. They don't want kids now to know about what our people went through or what their people did to our people. They don't want the youth to know about that.
But also,
in my opinion, Donnie, before you speak, in my opinion, I don't think actually there shouldn't be any racist people younger than us, for real. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like, where did the racism come from? You had to be taught by your parents or by older siblings. But under us, though, I mean, everybody should be at peace with one another. People should love people. It shouldn't be white people hating niggas. It shouldn't be Nazis. It shouldn't be anybody joining the KKK. Do you not agree with me on that?
No, I mean, I definitely agree that it shouldn't be racism, but I think racism is on the same lines as sports. And hear me out. Racism, obviously, to me, it just shows it's the domination of another race. To be able to be racist or to be, you know, in their position, so to speak, comes off domination, right? So dominating us and breaking our people over history is what led to this theory, like you said, that we feel like we still got the boot on our neck. But I personally feel somebody knowing what the truth is like you said, it was built on stolen land, that we were once kings and queens, and you know, that a black man was the richest man ever in the world, and just certain history needs to be taught. We need to understand that a lot of our quote unquote white inventors and scientists and stuff really just had money for patents, when there were people of color really designing and making a lot of the stuff that we use today. You know, Thomas Edison being one of the hijackers of history, like you like to say, you feel me? Because they've already erased our ancient history from the main text. Like our ancient history, come on, man, they got Yahweh looking like, you know what I'm saying? They got Abraham Lincoln looking like he white. And in the history shows that Abraham Lincoln was black. Hint to why the penny, which Abraham Lincoln appears on, is the only copper penny, and everything else is silver. You dig what I'm saying? So they put history in your face.
So did you just say Abraham Lincoln was black?
Yes. If you look at pictures before he was whitewashed, like Jesus, dog, for real. If you look at pictures, bro, even when they describe him as his skin being very dark, you know, speaking on his hair and everything else. Like, you know, there's original pictures, but you know, like you said, they hide a lot of this stuff. But yeah, Abraham Lincoln might have been like a mix, whatever you want to call it. But yes, he had melatonin in him. You know what I'm saying? But like I said,
there are rumors of
and I'm gonna say this though too, Trav. Hint, because remember, they throw it always in our face though, right? So hint, why is he the only one on a copper coin?
That's the color of the penny. But
yeah,
here's the thing,
but why is he?
Check this out though. I feel what you're saying, but check this out. Why is so? One thing that you got to notice, which I don't know if the people in the comments know this, but just look at your coins and check out how everyone else is facing a different way other than Abe Lincoln. They got their back turned to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
On the penny, he's facing to the left, everybody else facing to the right, or something like that. They got their back turned to Abe. They ain't fuck with Abe. You know what I'm saying? So,
and like I said, it speaks on our history, right? Like you said, them washing away our history. And that was another good fact. I shot, salute to that, because I didn't peep that. But both of ours is true though, right? That, and why is he the only one on a copper, which represents brown, you know what I mean? Whatever, right? Colored people, right? And why are we the penny at that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it gets deep, but I think they put a lot of this stuff in our face. So I'm with knowing our history and knowing this stuff, but also what are we going to do about it? See, the more you rub in history, because if we have history that's out saying that we was always oppressed, we was always weak, we was always slaves, that will make nobody ever want to rise up again, right? Because they say, well, why do it when we always been defeated? But if you hear stories where we were triumphant in battles, aka in Haiti, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, and the different wars that they don't really talk about. You feel what I'm saying? These different things, if they brought these different things to light, man, I think that would spark a revolution within the younger youth, because you got to think about it, bro. Once they get our generation out of here, it's over. We need the youth to get that, you know what I'm saying, that heart of a, fucking Nat Turner, or, you know what I'm saying, just get that, look, I'm ready, you know, like that rebellious type spirit again, and not in a negative way and be killing each other. Because we might one day need you for battle. You know, we gonna need these young kings, bro. My knees is messed up, bro. Like, let's keep it a bean, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't squatting down for a long period of time for now. I'm gonna need me a couple young niggas, you know what I'm saying, to keep me safe, make sure I'm good, bro. Because that's why I think they keep stretching this apocalypse shit out. They're trying to drown us out. They're trying to get us into the upper age, to where we can't, you know what I'm saying, we can't bend over, we can't do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, you got to see the plan. Wow. So I know what's happening. You know what I mean? So yeah, we need more young kings, man, to start. And that's why I think they don't want to keep teaching that, man. Like, ain't that a lot different than, it's a different type of rhetoric. I don't think they want that, because that's going to spark something. And that's what they're not trying to do. So I get that. I get why both parties want it out. Like, you know, I can get why Ron, like, nah, we don't need to start talking about this, right? And I can see why somebody else will want to bring that out, you know, in the public. But this next one, though, man, is crazy, because, you know, usually we talk about topics like this. And this is a fact that I always wondered, because I ain't never been a six-pack nigga. Okay, let's just keep it a bean, right? I've always wondered about this, because I knew what I was doing. You dig what I'm saying? So to now have facts, to now have some type of data, I you know, this is something I was proud to bring to the show today. And for anybody who's never had a six-pack, you a fat nigga. If you are overweight, you just, it's just different scale.
Stop talking about me like that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so but this right here validates all of us right here. For everybody who had a gut, for everybody who knew that we was putting in work, now we got scientific proof. Trav, do the honor, sir.
Fat men last longer. According to SoWeTanLive.com, fat guys last on average over 3 times as long in the bedroom. A Turkish study looked into the average performance times of men. Fat men could keep going for an average of 7 minutes, 18 seconds, while skinny guys, 108 seconds. They probably say, like, just when you feel like you want to. I figured out why dad bods is popping. Fat men last longer. Fat men last longer.
Interesting.
Listen, shout out to them bringing this to the attention of me. Because like I said, I've always wondered. I've always knew. But, you know, niggas is all out here chasing abs for the women. But you never understood why the women, you know what I'm saying, always went for the bigger niggas, or why big niggas win. It's because, like, and I'm going to tell you, house parties showed it when the big nigga was breaking off that pretty bitch in the bed at the end of the movie. You know what I'm saying?
House party. Which one? The first one? The first house party?
Yeah. I mean, he was in a couple of house parties. He was in a couple of house parties. I'm talking, you know, the big fat nigga. Remember, he rolled up under the bed while the big fat nigga was hitting the bad chick on the bed.
Yeah. When he jumped up in the house. Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying, though. That. So subliminally, this has always been around. Okay. So even like I said, certain movies project that and all that, bro. Like, why do you think Biggie? Faith Evans recently just came out and said, nigga, she was eating Biggie asshole. Do you understand the significance of that? Big niggas is winning. And this is now a situation to where I think all big niggas need to chill, bro. You ain't got to run to the gym and get this six-pack to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? We last longer. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Shout out to Lustful Goddess.
Lustful Goddess said, my best lovers have been heavy. I love a teddy bear.
Oh, man. Shout that out. Hit the bomb for that, Trav. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. Yes.
Jakina Blackman said, hell no. Jakina Blackman, you don't like big fellas?
Yes, man. It's the
Ain't nothing
big
little
guys.
everybody over here a little, a little on the heavy side. You know what I'm saying? Over 6
Yeah,
feet
man. Like,
on the
what you
heavy
saying?
side.
Jaquina,
Over
what you
6
saying
feet,
now?
over 6 feet, over 200. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like because they saying like, okay, I'm almost 6'2". They saying, oh, you saying
She
shout
said,
out
hold
to
on. Faith admitted to that.
Faith admitted that on the Drink Champs interview. Now Trav want to bring it up. It's a clip.
I remember that. It is. Yeah.
So she admitted to sucking on Biggie. She said, I love it when you
Sauce
call
and
me Big.
salad.
Yeah. She had the
And
motherfuckers I'm talking about. Yeah.
She said
Some of that.
He used to leave fudge around her lip. It used to be fudge.
Oh my God, man. So yeah, I mean, I just think this is just clarification. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Faith. Yeah, she did. Faith Evans. Yep, she admitted to doing a little something. Hey, that's
man,
how Faith get down.
Shout out to Chocolate Chip and Sip with Stormy P, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Old Girl Show, man. She pretty dope. Shout out for dropping that on us.
Yeah, man. That was dope. And as we keep the train rolling, right, with a lot of this, with this new data, right? Because I got new data, man. They saying fat niggas is winning, but they also saying that this right here that we about to show is the new wave. Now, is this a comedy sketch? I don't know. Niggas making shit look so real nowadays. We just don't know. But yeah, we gotta play this. Is polygamy the new wave?
In Atlanta, and first of all, I want to know if you guys are a couple. Yeah, I'm with both of them. Oh, so you in a polygamous relationship? Yeah. Oh, okay. So what is it like? Girl, you know what it's like. Okay, girl. Couples in.
Hey, she said, you know what it's like. She mean I get one in my mouth and one in my pussy at the same damn time. Ain't that what Future said? Same motherfucking damn time. Yes. Trav, you look kind of puzzled. You look puzzled.
I'm not puzzled.
You look shocked. You look appalled.
Usually when I see situations like this,
Did you see you see homie right there though? He was like, He's like, yeah.
Yeah, because he is probably cussing her ass out. Like, nigga, I don't want them folks to know that I'm bisexual. You know what I'm saying? Usually in situations like this, when they playing like this, usually the men, they play with each other also, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah,
you know
and when
that ain't my thing. That ain't for me.
Yeah, I seen this, and that's the first thing I kind of thought too. I said, nah, it looked like they zesty, and she just in the middle.
They go to work. They go to work right now. They zesty.
Yeah, they a little zesty. You dig what I'm saying? So I can see this being something to where they like, yo, like, yeah, they can play with each other. But see, this is what I'm saying, and this is the weird shit that get brought into the sex game that needs to stay out, because they swapping a lot of different monkeypox, all type of shit getting swapped.
So let me ask you something. Could you see yourself being in a poly relationship with two women and they don't touch each other? They just touch you. You have sex with them at one at a time, individually, something like that. Could you see that? I think we talked about this before.
Well, I personally think teamwork make the dream work. So
right. So do you believe that goes for this type of situation also? Teamwork make the dream work.
Come on. Like, I can honestly say, I mean, throughout life, I think people have ran trains with you know how niggas be, man. I hate to bring up the past, but you know how it go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, like, if this was just a situation to where, like, could it have been a situation they just hitting on her? I mean, I don't think people do that being grown as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So I would say this is more on the bisexual side. Okay, what Ms. Blackman going with?
Ms. Blackman said, I definitely believe it. At one point, I only heard or seen of this on TV, but now I know folks that get down like that and publicly. I personally can't do it. Well, the thing about this is people are now just being more honest with wanting to be with multiple people. So now niggas ain't scared. Now they can try you. Like, yo, I want to be in a poly relationship. What's up? You with it or not? If you say you're not, all right, cool. On to the next. They're gonna keep trying until they hit. They're gonna keep trying until they get somebody to bite. And somebody gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a lot of no's before you get that one yes. And once you get that one yes, you're good to go.
Yeah. But this ain't no poly right here. When you got, I think it's a poly seat for a man. It got to be 2 female. See, I can't be there, me and my nigga, and I just got hurt. That wouldn't make me feel right. I would just come and tell the camera, like, look, we just jumped her off. Like, I don't want y'all to think that this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell the camera what's going on. Like, we went and jumped her off, man. But don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't put that out there like that.
Yeah, I think this is called. I don't think this is polygamy.
This is reverse poly.
It's called polyamory. I'm finna look it up right now. It's one of them, but it's not polygamy though. Polygamy is usually a man and multiple women. I think this is called. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. They flipping it up, man. And like I said, this is, to me, I don't know, bro. I feel like, to me, it's kind of weird when you see it on that side. No? Like,
polyamory is the same. Yeah. I'll find out what it is. I don't know what it is. It's all the same thing to me. Poly G, goddamn it, shit.
Polyester,
you know
nigga. That's what that motherfucker got on. You know a fucking polyester shirt, nigga.
I mean, you know, to each his own.
And that nigga, the nigga in the black looking like, nigga, hold up. These both my bitches, nigga. We out of here. Like, he throwing up the deuces, nigga. You don't see how the nigga in the black look. He like, nigga, that's my bitch. That's my bitch.
People gotta do what make them happy, but I just can't see it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he doing, goddamn. He doing what making them happy, goddamn.
Y'all DPing her and everything, right?
Yeah, all that. She said, girl, you know what's going on.
Oh, there you go. Lustful Goddess said polyandry. That's what it is. Polyandry.
Shout out to Lustful Goddess for knowing the goddamn sex dictionary. She gonna have that bitch on sale for $59.95. Y'all make sure y'all jump in and get
polyandry.
That. I'm gonna sell that bitch for you.
Hold on, let me tell you what it is, Donnie. Polyandry is a form of polygamy in which a woman takes 2 or more husbands at the same time.
Yeah, well, all these weird ass shit got names, man. So it must be, you know, multiple motherfuckers doing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I can see it. We should have put this in our Atlanta segment, but you know what? We run all this shit all in one time when it comes to this and the different sex shit and the different shit that's going on. Now, this next thing right here, I think every alpha male or every nigga that's doing this is like, you did what I'm saying. They doing it, and this is what they should expect. And I think Homegirl is the one. She perfectly said it correctly. You know what I'm saying? I want the ladies to comment who are in the chat. If you know what I'm saying, she's wrong and whatever, I'll let y'all comment on that. But yeah, we definitely want to play this because I you know, shit, if I'm paying everything, goddamn, you know, yeah.
You live with your man and you're not paying no bills and that house isn't clean, you need to go. You need to leave. He already obviously isn't an organized person if the house is messy anyways, and he's already paying the bills, so make yourself useful. Yeah, make yourself useful and organize all his shit. All of it, from top to bottom, every drawer. It'll take you one day if you really dedicate your time, depending on the size of the house. Clean that shit up, bro. You're not paying no bills. You're just chilling. That is my dream. I'm tired of paying bills. And y'all be living with your boyfriend, not paying nothing. Nothing at all. Bitches like me, paying everything and cleaning everything. So if you're gonna be there, at least make yourself useful. I'm dead ass serious. Or somebody like me gonna come scoop in and organize everything.
Shout out to her. She will be highly appreciated, bro. Shout out to Shout. She is telling the truth.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, try to speak on that.
She making a man life easier, bro. You know, that's what it's all about. Why that man go out there and get that money and go to work and pay these bills, he comes home to something comfortable. His house is clean. You know, she a nice looking woman. You know, she made it real. She probably got it peaceful at home. I mean, what more could the man ask for? Like, she's saying some shit right here. Y'all ladies better listen, man, because I know it's a lot of women out there. Like, I know some. I got some friends. They be like, man, I ain't cleaning up shit, and he gonna pay all the bills. All right.
Yeah, it's like, I think.
Body by Nurse K. Body by Nurse K said, I agree with her though. If he paying all the bills, say, what if he going 50-50 though, Nurse K? You ain't doing no cleaning. You ain't doing no organizing.
Yeah. I want to know when.
50?
Yeah, anybody can answer this in the chat, but I want to know, when do you start paying all the bills in the house? I mean, not my bad. When do you start doing everything in the house or feel obligated to do everything in the house? When it's 60-40, 70-30, 80-20?
What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? Just meaning like, if you, so like what you said, if you're not paying all the bills, then what, you not supposed to clean? You're not supposed to cook a nigga a meal? Like where does that part of the game start? Does it start at 60-40? Does it start at 70-30? Like if a nigga doing 80-20, like if a nigga doing 80-20,
you're paying all the bills.
You basically paying all the bills. The only thing you're not paying is pretty much the Spotify.
Yeah, you might be taking care of the if it's 80-20, she might be taking care of the internet bill or something.
Maybe the electric.
Maybe the electric. But
yeah,
80-20
still 80-20.
Yeah, she's not really paying nothing, bro.
So she's really not paying nothing. She's working for leisure, right? Because I'm taking care of all the real responsibilities. Yeah, she got to clean. She got, I mean, the house should smell like motherfucking Mr. Clean every day a motherfucker walk in that bitch.
But are you not cleaning at all? Are you not doing any cleaning?
Well, I mean, you would clean as you go, right? But if you working to support a household like that, and like old girl said, it depends on the size of the house, right? Now, if a motherfucker ain't got much for you to clean, then that's different. But if you are paying a lot of money out, like say you paying with her bills and your bills, you in the 4 and 5 range a month, like hell yeah, you need. I mean, like if I'm doing all the work, of course you gotta clean something. Of course, you're supposed to have a nigga meal ready and all that. I personally think that should be regardless, unless you taking care of a nigga. Now, if you taking care of a nigga, that nigga don't deserve nothing but a fucking Lunchable. But
not even that, bro.
Yeah. But if you agree to a certain arrangement, right? Like y'all agree to do 50-50, or y'all agree to do a 60-40 or 70-30, then you still need to do womanly shit. Because if you ain't doing womanly shit, then it's like having a nigga roommate. At that point,
Jakina said, now, I'm probably not going to organize everything unless he specifically asks, but if I'm not paying bills, best believe everything gonna be spotless, dinner gonna be on the table. Shout out to Jakina, man.
This right
he gonna love to come home every day. He gonna love to come home every day. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want right there.
Yeah,
I will be in the house. Like, man, I got to go home, but you know, man, my old lady, I already know what's going on.
Thing, bro. Like women got to make it to where a man love to come home, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's vice versa. A woman gotta love to come home to her man, but I think the way the woman shows her love, because a lot of people just think, oh, it's just about the pussy and shit like that. Most of the time, man, when you get older, your sex drive drop down. You ain't trying to bust that shit every motherfucking day anyway. Let's just keep it a bean. You just not. Especially something you about to live the rest of your life with, right? So it's other things that's gonna have to come into play. You know what I'm saying? And having your shit clean and, like you said, organizing, that's something you only have to do every couple of seasons anyway. That's not something you do every day. But just having clean and having a good meal cooked, I think that make a world of difference, man, because men, and just like how Chris Rocket brought up, you know, and we talked about this before, like, we're not loved unconditionally unless we're able to provide or bring something to the table. Or a woman, she can be loved unconditionally without none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Women, children, and dogs.
Yeah. Well, my dog Forrest, shout out to that nigga. That nigga, hey, anybody who know Forrest, that nigga earned his keep, bro. It was a bug in this I'm telling you, one of them water bugs. Man, that nigga, I say, get that nigga, swap that nigga, bro. So shout out to my nigga Forrest, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, he pays his way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga too. He just dropped a litter. You know what I'm saying? Had 9 of them. And he ain't taking care of nan one of them motherfuckers. So
damn.
Shout out to Forrest. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Forrest is like a bust of nuts, man.
Man, nigga just had a litter of 9. Goddamn it, that nigga ain't taking care of shit either. I promise you. He like, nigga, I don't know none of these motherfuckers. He smelling them. He like, nah, man, fuck that. I'm in the house, bro.
Would you hit him with somebody?
You said what?
You hit him? You hit him with somebody?
Well, the neighbor wanted to, like, 2 doors down, wanted to breed, you know, with his dog. He had a little chick, and yeah, they got it on, man. Locked in and shit. 3.5, 4 months later, niggas puppies in this motherfucker. I say, damn, Forrest, he ain't been the same since though, bro. I told him, I said, you gotta get a job, nigga. Like, niggas fucked up. Niggas, they coming looking at me. Child support talking about all the dogs need shots. Hey, bro, you gonna have to do something, bro. Running a race or something.
Some of them.
Shout out to my motherfucking dog Forrest, bro. Shout out to Forrest. But you know, this next thing, man, you know what I'm saying? We had to go on the stream of that, man, just to tap into our lady audience, man, that we appreciate so much, obviously, because y'all do the most commenting for real. But this next thing, man, you know, we like to get deep. I got to get deep just a little bit, man. I found this clip, you know, it went viral. And it kind of made me wonder, man, because I'm going to tell you why I did it, man. Because I get tired of niggas always talking about the future, bro. Like, niggas like, well, man, you know, I got this going in the future and this plan and that plan and this plan. I'm like, bro, why don't niggas live in the present, bro? The future do not exist. It's just a fucking thought. And now my man right here, man, shout out to the real chosen 77, you know, 7. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? He getting popping on TikTok and Instagram and shit. It's one of the dudes I post on my story. So I want y'all to hear what he got to say about time. Since all y'all motherfuckers talking about time, like y'all got time and shit. Go ahead and play that, Trav.
This is why time is not real. I made a video saying the future doesn't exist, and a lot of y'all was confused, not understand that. Now, we believe that the future is real because of memories. We think tomorrow will happen because we woke up today. Universe forbid, if something were to happen to you today, then you wouldn't wake up tomorrow. So that means everything that you had planned for tomorrow was only a thought in the present moment. That means the future is only thoughts. The future is only an illusion. Life goes by in every second. We live in the present moment every second. Time on the clock are only just numbers. If we didn't have numbers on time, then everybody would be thinking of time as mental. That's how time can go by fast for me and slow for you. How is that possible if time was actually real? Because everything is actually all in our head. If you having fun, distracting yourself, time is going to be going by fast as hell. You sitting in school, staring at the clock, it's going to go by slow. It's all about how you looking at it. Since time is not real, the future can't be real. If we all plan our day for tomorrow, but the world ends right now, then that means there was no future. Either you get it or you don't. I love y'all. This is why.
Hey, shout out to my nigga, man, for giving you a complex breakdown of time. Because a lot of people think that we got time on our side. It was a famous song that said time wasn't on our side. I forgot who made that shit. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Time is not on our side. Like, we don't have the future to look forward to. Nigga, we got today. And it's like, I think a lot of people, man, get into this. They got time to do shit. Or, you know, they'll be able to see another 3 o'clock. I really think, personally, time is like an illusion trap or something. Because we repeat the same hours and the same days every motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? It's like a never-ending thing. It's like you're just trapped in this time warp type situation. You know what I'm saying? So I found it very interesting on his breakdown and his perspective. What did you think about that?
I understand what he's saying. Because if you go to sleep and don't wake up, man, ain't no tomorrow. It's over with. But guess what? Boy, I'm getting up tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the future. I ain't done nothing with bitch. I'm not right now. You know what I'm saying? I got things coming, man. This thing's cooking. You feel me? So, yeah, I ain't studying what the brother talking about, man. You know, I got time. You know, time is real for me. I know I'm waking up tomorrow morning and drinking me some coffee. Now, if I don't,
well,
you know, I can't have this conversation about it. You know, tomorrow I won't even know. I won't be here.
But this then, okay, but you know, like I said, that right there, I just like the perspective, the breakdown. You feel what I'm saying? I just think us as people, we need to start looking. We need to start looking at things from a different type of perspective, because it's a lot of niggas that's always planning for tomorrow, and what if tomorrow doesn't come? So that's why I'm saying it's like an illusion. But I like how dude broke that shit down.
But you know what? If tomorrow doesn't come for you, you won't know.
Facts. Well, who says we won't know, right? But this next thing though, man, it goes to show. Yeah, shout out to Miss Blackman. Like she said, I never thought of it like that. I'm glad I was able to give you a little bit of insight. Like I said, just to tweak it a little bit and make you think of things a little bit differently. I try to capture things like that. But this right here, Trav, will show you how to do your time if you ever had to do time, because this nigga right here is doing the time. This is what you call time manipulation right here. Now, shout out to, I don't know who's living like this and what jail got him living like this, but homie is living.
Bro, probably in the Fed camp though. He got too many luxuries. Or he probably doing some real serious time. Well, he probably in there for the long haul. Because he is doing all right. But let me ask you something though. Why can't a brother be living like this in jail when in movies we see how the Italians move? just because they Italian and they part of organized crime families, they get certain luxuries in jail. Why can't the brothers have this? What's this? This might be Big Meat sale. Look at all that right. It's somebody. He got an iPhone, big boy too.
Yeah, got the big boy iPhone.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga ain't even got Lucy's though. He ain't even got loose bread. Look, then they got some phones. He got the game. He got the game.
The game, keyboard, and
keyboard. He making beats. He got the money. Got the studio. Listen,
boy, that boy, all right, boy, locked up.
I am totally convinced now. This is why Gucci Man was dropping shit in jail. I mean, when niggas was rumored, because if a nigga can live like that in jail, bro, like, and this is the wrong image to put out. You want to know why? Because a nigga who kills somebody like shit, nigga, I got some niggas who relate me like that. Nigga, shit, I could live like that. Kick it with the homies, nigga, for the next 10 years, have my shit looking like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I mean, this nigga got all the seasonings. This nigga loaded, bro. I mean, on everything.
This nigga, he got some money though. So he's.
I mean, but it's a lot of niggas in. I mean, it's a lot of niggas in jail that got, you know, they come from bread or got money. I gotta give it to him, and this is why I put this up here, because I ain't seen too many niggas sales looking like this.
And you're not. That's why I say this is a special one right here, bro. Like I said, this might be Big Meat. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Because you know,
you don't think he would have had like an indicator though?
No, not at all.
You don't think he would have had an indicator at all?
Not at all, man. They don't want you to down because they don't want you to know. Because you know, if this was me, and there was a mirror, they almost showed themselves in a little mirror. But if this was me, matter of fact, I wouldn't even show the outside world this for real. Because now you probably got people thinking like, you know, if I could live like this in jail, it might not be too bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this ain't the thing to show people, especially our people, because you know, like I said, dude, he living better than some niggas on the street, bro.
Yeah.
Pocket full of money, got the iPhone, got a video game, got cable TV. Nigga, he ain't have regular TV. That look like cable that nigga watching, nigga.
He doing
you feel
good,
what I'm saying?
Man.
He might have a fire stick in that bitch.
Hey, look, he got 2-3 screens in that thing too.
Yeah, bro. And ain't nobody touching this shit, bro. Like, yeah. Shout out to homie, bro. Like, yeah, you definitely.
Kenneth Blackman said that's just too comfortable.
That's just too comfortable.
But like I said, he might if you're doing 30. I mean, I guess this ain't a bad way to be doing 30 years.
But it's supposed to be hard time though, right? These niggas is supposed to be quote unquote criminals, people who have disgraced the law, all this type of stuff, but they living like this.
Look, man, what? Let me tell you something about jail, man. When they say hard time doesn't rehabilitate anybody. That shit make you worse, man. That's really how I feel.
Facts.
Because once you go up in jail, man, that shit like the jungle, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Survival of the fittest. You're gonna come out that bitch hard as steel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna come out that bitch with somebody that ran up in you, and that ain't what you want.
Nah, you definitely don't want that.
You're not gonna come out of the penitentiary rehabilitated. You're not gonna come out better. You might finesse and tell these folks, I'm a changed man, but for real, my nigga, you a savage when you come up out of there, bro. Because you done seen some shit, man.
Yeah, you definitely done seen some real shit. But dude right here, he living on a different type of time. Shout out to him, though, man. Shout out to him. But obviously, man, this next thing, man, that's been dominating the headlines, man, and all media and everything, man. And this is a very, very sticky subject, man, because this right here challenges not only what you can say, but what you might be able to believe in the future. Like, it's a lot of cards that are being played that are kind of showing you who are the true controllers of your reality. Because a lot of you people think that, because I got my own business, I'm my own boss. Well, I ain't never seen a nigga go from 11 billion to 400 million in less than 24 hours.
Where you getting 11 billion from, dog?
Well, the 11 billion, 9 billion from the Adidas and the Gap deal and all that, it was supposed to be 11 billion with all that combined. But if it's 9, it's 9 still. It could have been 1 billion. To lose half of your net worth, that's like a nigga coming in, bro, and turning me to just, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, for you to lose this much of your net worth, I feel is crazy. And for really speaking, speaking like on what is going on, like, you know what I'm saying, what people already know. Like, we already know what's going on out here. Like, we you know what I'm saying, we know that our history has been altered, and you know what I'm saying, we certain things that he was saying, and he really wasn't saying nothing too crazy, but for him to be black, publicly, like they're putting it to where not only is he being dropped, right, but they're also blocking his ways of distribution. You know what I'm saying? So not, people are saying like, well, this was a strategic move because he wanted to get out of these contracts. And these contracts is what he was ultimately trying to get out of. That's why he was very strategic with his words. He wasn't just saying, everything. He was very precise.
I don't think he was strategic. I think he said what he felt. He said what he
felt. But to be honest though, right? He could have really, if he really wanted to, bro, he could have dropped some real secrets that we've never heard in the public forum before. He went light, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean.
But he ain't gonna do that though.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. But that's what I mean.
For him to do that.
No, I mean, but exactly. So the reason that he did what he did, I believe, was to get out of his contracts. But I think what he didn't play, because this is chess, man. Like, he playing a different type of mental game. Like, we can't always look at his moves and be like, they're rational. Like, if you really sit back and look at his moves, that's why they're trying to block all the outlets, all his streaming. The CEO of Spotify just made a statement and said, I can't take his music off of and just not stream. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to hit him not only with the brands cutting, you know what I'm saying, because it was a list of them, man. I wrote down a few. I mean, Vogue obviously cut ties with him, Def Jam and the distributing of his good music. The CAA talent agency, which is like one of the biggest in the whole world. Obviously Balenciaga, even though he said he wasn't getting nothing from that. So what? Now you got a whole mouthpiece in your mouth with that shit saying Balenciaga. How much of a fanboy can you be? Obviously Chase Bank, and now, his athletes from Donda, we had Jaylen Brown and Aaron Donald basically denouncing, like saying, we can't deal with this. And then the biggest one, obviously, Adidas and Gap. But, he was already walking away from Gap. His big one was Adidas, and he was very confident. And I think, like I said, this is why I feel like it was planned, because he came out and said they're not going to do shit. They're going to let me basically talk my talk. So you basically put him in a no-win position to drop you. But I think what he didn't plan for is the outlets. The the outlets that, where he can put his own brand at. Like, they're blocking him from all of that. And they're trying to make it like it's anti-Semitic. Like, like they're really pushing this narrative, man. And we really, I think personally, need to be behind Kanye, because we can't let them just wipe him off the face of the earth. I made a comment, if Jesus was alive in 2022, I think this is how he would be sacrificed publicly. Something in this nature. Something like we're seeing with Kanye.
What we're seeing with
humiliated, stripped from every financial benefit that he ever had. Yes, I believe in some form this is what I feel like his semblance of, because he said, I'm willing to lose everything. It's symbolic of that, bro. It's symbolic. His name is Jesus, nigga. You dig what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
You dig what I'm saying? I mean, like, what are we watching here? Look at what we're seeing. We're seeing a man be stripped for everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, for everything. And that's net worth of 400 million. That ain't, he got 400 million in his pocket once again. And we don't know if he paid taxes. Like, we don't know. They can say anything, bro. They can tell us anything. We don't know. Like, they can just get on the media where the IRS is also looking into Kanye West's earnings. And like, come on, bro. They've been to chop that foe down into one, and now he can't do shit because money is power. And I feel like they're putting him in a situation to where I'm anxious to see how this is going to play out, bro. because I think strategically he was doing this to get out of his contracts, and now I think this has backfired on him, so to speak. Like, you know what I'm saying? In certain aspects, like I said, I don't know if he planned for all the distributors, dog. Like even the STEM product where he released his last album, like everybody is walking away. And it's like if you stand next to him right now, you're gonna catch it, you know what I'm saying? He's like a radioactive, you know, they turned him into the public enemy number one, man, just for saying a couple of things, bro. And yeah, it the Jays are flexing their power, man. And it's like for us to be one of the most, you know, like how we spend our money. Like, look how we spend money. We spending over $1 trillion a year in gross product. We can dictate things the same way as far as putting people out of business and putting pressure on them, but we don't do that.
Facts, we can.
But they are able to flex their muscle by the ownership of these businesses. You know, because all these businesses that they own are, you know what I'm saying? They got a hand in everything. And if they don't have a hand in it, they're putting pressure on companies not to deal with him. And
are you willing to boycott Adidas?
I never wore Adidas anyway.
Well,
I never wore Adidas. It's been a while.
I mean, just are you willing though? Would you say I stand?
Yeah, I mean, I stand with freedom of speech, bro. Because with us being podcasters, YouTubers, the whole nine, like all we got is our freedom of speech. All I got, like once we kind of get on here and start talking in codes, it don't even make it worth even doing no more, right? But every word will have to be a code eventually. Simple. Yeah. So it's like we can't have an opinion. We all need to stand with this dude, bro, because they're attacking the very fabric of what an opinion is, bro. Like we're opinionated. He's a Gemini, just like us, bro. We go off the cuff. That's why Donald Trump, this is why they always get in trouble, bro, because they're gonna always speak their mind. And bro, that's the only thing we got. I hope that Elon Musk restore, because you know, rumor is that the Twitter deal will be completed by Friday. Hopefully, he'll be able to restore, you know, everybody's accounts.
Check this out, though.
And we can go back to really having some free speech.
Is what Kanye West being penalized for really opinion though, or was it truth?
I believe that it's truth. And even if you pull this next thing up, because we got a couple of little clips of this next thing. I mean, they're just making a mockery of it. Fucking Jewish rappers making a diss track against Kanye. You see what I'm saying? They're coming at my man in every way they possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Even with his, his family and everything. Like, this doesn't make any sense. What is this about? Like, they're gathering up against Kanye. Like, Kanye, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, this is turning into something. We're watching a modern day sacrifice of a person, bro. Like, we thought the baby got canceled.
Is this your boy from Ohio? Machine Gun Kelly?
No,
I gotta play it, but it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were jamming, wasn't they?
No.
They were jamming, wasn't they?
I didn't know what the hell that shit was. A bunch of noise.
But even this situation, man, with the whole Sketcher situation. Like, I mean, to me, it's like, what are we doing? Like, so now everything, he's gonna get rejected from everything, and then now they're just gonna blackball him. You know what I'm saying? Like, for him to go to Skechers, like, now, bro, that's really flexing your fashion muscle. For you to go to Skechers and think that you're gonna make Skechers hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to get thrown out the building, and that's what I'm saying. They're defaming this guy. They're doing this nigga like,
you said make Skechers hot.
I don't think he had the power to make Skechers hot.
You don't think Skechers hot?
No, they're hot. So, I'm pretty sure they're hot in a certain demographic of people and stuff like that. But I don't think for the culture that he has the Yeezys, right? Yeezys is like they rival Jordan. So everybody wears them, but especially our culture. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't even know why he would have went to Skechers, because Skechers is not known for to look nice. Skechers are known to be the most comfortable shoe ever. That's why they sell, because that's like the most comfortable shoe that you could ever buy ever. You'll never buy another shoe that'll feel as good as a Skechers shoe on your foot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what Ye was gonna do over there. Maybe he was gonna make the next Yeezy real comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But there's something funny about this, man. It's almost like he trolling because how are you, Kanye West? You're involved in fashion. You know that this is a Jewish-owned company, bro. You know this without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in hell you didn't know this. So this is actually kind of funny to me. So, you know, but I don't think he got to go overseas somewhere, man, China or somewhere to get a manufacturer. That's what he got to do. We trying to get no deals with these folks over here, man.
But even getting a manufacturer, you need distribution for that. Like, who's the distribution? If all the distribution are pulling away from him, how can he distribute his product if none of the stores are going to sell it? He would have to come up with his own manufacturing and his own storefronts.
He don't need no storefront. Online, any website.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
we need no storefront.
Yeah, you know I mean, he could do that, but I think they're flexing their power so hard, bro. How are you going to get it? Who's going to stand next to you to distribute your product? It still has to get distributed by Amazon, by Walmart.
You heard me?
But you get what I'm saying, though? Like, it's still distribution. Like you said, online still has distribution. It's just online distribution. So if they own the online services, like if Amazon announces, nigga, they're not selling any Kanye products. If Walmart announces that, if all the distribution online stores that he can pretty much go to, because all these mainline stores have online stores, if he can't get on the online stores, then it's a wrap.
You be your own website, be your own service. Easy. He got the money.
He got the money for that. He got the money, but I think they're gonna squeeze him many different ways.
I got a website where you can go buy merch. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop a link below. Y'all go buy y'all some t-shirts. So Kanye can do the same thing. You feel me? Like, for real, he really could, man. Kanye can go to Alibaba, get his shoe manufactured. You know what I'm saying, for the low. And sell it online somewhere, man. He go to GoDaddy, get him a .com or whatever he gonna get. Or he can sell it on the dark web. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what the dark web is, the dark web is a collection of websites. Well, it's a part of the internet that's not searchable. You can't Google anything that's on the dark web. So, you know, it's another part of this internet shit that a lot of people don't know about. So you might want to do a little research on that, because you might be able to go find you some brand new Yeezys on the dark web. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be a way where he'll be able to distribute whatever he makes. You know what I'm saying? But I was reading some shit, man. They were saying Adidas like owns the shoe.
They own the patterns.
Like they own it, something like that. Like the next couple of shoes he got coming out, it's like that's theirs. Yeah, but Adidas is also saying that they're going to lose probably like $250 million, like really soon. You know what I'm saying? Over the year or something like that, because of this this breach of the contract or what happened. So we'll see how it works, man.
Yeah, I want to see how Ye is going to maneuver out of this one, bro. Because, you know, I think when we come back on next week, it's going to be a whole nother situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, every day since this has been happening, more and more companies and more affiliations are falling to the wayside. Let me ask you a question before we move on to the fuckery and everything else. Do you feel that Jay-Z need to stand up and say something or try to make a statement?
No, not really.
Because Jay, I personally don't think has never stood up for Kanye. I've never heard him publicly say, "Yo, I support Kanye for what he's going through," and you know, blah blah blah. Like I just haven't heard that from him. You did?
No, he don't need to do that.
So you don't think Jay needs to do that?
No, I don't think so.
The only person that's standing next to him is Antonio Brown. Put that shit on.
Them big ass boots,
man. That's what he got. That's what he got going.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
I can see
Antonio.
that.
Yeah, because he wrote a statement. Everybody else releasing statements, but he said, "I choose to stay." You know, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we're gonna see what's gonna happen, man. With, like you said, with this Kanye situation, it's kind of crazy. I think we're watching the sacrifice of Kanye. And like I said, if Jesus was alive in 2022, this is how he would be defamed and castrated and right in front of everybody. And, you know, also it's crazy. It's like symbolic though. Like I said, the Jews, Jesus, the Jews, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. So we got to watch for symbols and signs. We also know Kanye's a high-ranking Mason. Don't get it confused. That nigga's a Jesuit. So obviously, you know, you don't get to his status, you know, without being affiliated. So this could be some weird ritual. Who knows? But we'll see how this shit play out. The one thing I want to get into before this fuckery, though, man, because we wanted to show this kind of at the beginning with the UFO. But I really want to hear y'all opinion because I believe, you know, it's demons and warlocks and all type of shit. I personally don't believe this is fake. We need to look at this. I just want y'all to see this.
That's freaky right now, bro.
Like what is that? I'm gonna run it one more time. But I want y'all to look and I see it always be in these weird places. Now, mind this is where niggas riding motorcycles 5 deep on a motorcycle.
Ain't nobody paying attention.
Ain't nobody paying attention. Yeah, man. Yeah. That
I don't know about that one, Dan.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I personally, when I seen that, because remember, we talk about CERN and all that type of stuff about them opening gateways and stuff. Who knows, bro? That looked like something from the other side, my nigga.
It do. It look like something from the other side.
Look like something from the other side, bro. Mm-hmm. And if he got a family of them motherfuckers, like, think about it, bro. If he got a family of them motherfuckers, like, is he able to mate? Like, for him to be created, somebody had to create him. So is it more than just one? Because remember, this is overseas, very tropical. You know what I'm saying?
In Spanish, so you know.
Yeah, man.
Probably either Mexico or South America, something like that.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Them niggas don't. He would never come to the hood though. Come down to the bluff and no shit like that. Yeah,
they be trying to get a nigga. They be trying to get a nigga heroin. Man, y'all hits over there right here. I got the perk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They gonna fly down on me, shorty. Yeah, but that shit, man. That shit right here, bro, is just weird, bro. Like that's weird, man. Like that's weird. That nigga ain't even got no bottom, bro. No shit like that. That nigga like a half spider. That's some shit they could have released from the lab, bro. Like on some shit like that, bro. And that's the thing I'd be worried about. I couldn't imagine going down the street and seeing some shit like that. I would shit myself. Period, my nigga. Like that shit look freaky.
He got legs.
No, he got legs, but it's like a spider. It look like a half spider. It's like a humanoid. Like, look at that shit. That nigga got multiple legs, my nigga. This nigga got multiple legs, my nigga.
Hopefully we don't see nothing, man. Hopefully I don't see nothing like this later on at night. You know, when I go to bed, I hear someone walking through the crib, and then I see this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They be like, "You were talking about me." Like, God damn, man. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at Daddy, man. Don't come over here with that bullshit, man. I'm a peaceful brother. I fuck with y'all.
Right. I don't want no smoke. But this next thing, though, right? Like if somebody did this, to your mama, like a little too, like what would you do, bro? Because I felt like dude that came out the house, he had every reason to bust shorty in the fucking mouth. See, some of y'all chicks, man, just like to go too far. I wish a motherfucker would run up on my mama.
Oh like no, not like that right now. We fuck around and had to blow her brains out. You know what I'm saying? For real. On your mama?
See, little man, he came out though. He like, hold up. You know, he like, nigga.
Oh.
Bitch. Move, 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 bitch. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like little dude. He supposed to jump. He supposed to jump in.
Wow, right now, but I don't know.
Yeah, about man. Little dude was supposed to jump in, bro.
That's the fuckery, man.
No.
They got to be, man. They got to be part of the fuckery because this.
It's just starting the fuckery off, man.
And then what's the purpose? What was the purpose of this, though?
What was the purpose of this, man?
Was she going to fight her, or was she going?
No, yeah, because she said that her mama disrespected her mama. So instead of the mama going to fight the lady, I guess she came over here and did that. But I feel like the teenage boy, he's supposed to come out judo kicking out. Like something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, little man looked like he would have fought her, but he was mad. He looked like he gonna end up getting a pistol when he get older and come see her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he like, hold up, like that's my mama. Like other dude came out just a little too calm, but yeah, that's gonna start the fuckery. But this right here, man, as we get into the fuckery, you dig what I'm saying? This next thing right here, man. Now I feel like personally, you know, this situation right here, Jack, and I don't know why it's not. I'm trying to get it because this right here, man. When I seen this,
seeing what?
Well, while I try to figure it out, man, just pull up that
difficulties.
Man. Yeah, technical difficulties. I want y'all to look at this though, man. This now this the fuckery right here. Yeah, that right there. Like, come on, Mr. Lion, what you doing now?
Right, quick,
in
like,
the mouth now.
Oh, that's wild, bro. So lions like head too, huh?
Lions like head, bro.
A little fellatio. Interesting. Yeah, I never seen this right here, bro. I mean, is he on the wrong end or something? Or, you know, it looked like she was like, yeah, come on, you know what I'm saying? Let me suck on you.
I mean, like he and look, man, that shit crazy how he did it in front of the kid. He's like, oh yeah, man, yeah. Look, he
wild.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, look, I want to hear the sound, man. Let me
I'm the man from the big.
Oh no, man, they playing music. Then they playing Timber.
Oh no,
and
man. Is that how you feel though, bro? Like, and he own it too. Like he own it on a different type of time, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Mr. Lion, bro. Shout out to Mr. Lion. But yeah, it's a lot of wild shit going on in the jungle. I wanted to show the video.
The jungle sent him.
I wanted to show the video. Now it's on here. We can find it. If Trav want to scroll up, we can see the video. But I sent them the article. Obviously, man, this right here to me is one of the fun. It's like, how the hell do you get eaten by a goddamn 22-foot python? That shit just don't make no sense, man. Oh, we got the video. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's play this right here. Look at this right here, man. This is a full-blown lady that they cut out this goddamn snake, bro. This shit always happen over in the Philippines.
I mean, she kind of small though.
I mean, man, but still though, bro. Like she done been eating. She has been eaten by a snake. We need to stop acting like snakes don't eat people. If a python, like an anaconda, see your ass and it ain't ate in a minute, you are fucking lunch.
Yeah, you can be.
Like, yeah, the motherfucker wasn't the biggest person, but like, nah, bro. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. I'm talking about digested that motherfucker. Was gonna swallow that motherfucker whole, toenails and all. Was about to
had already swallowed.
Yeah, swallowed it. Was already the enzymes is all over that chick. Yeah, she was about to dissolve and get pooped out. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man. But it'd be crazy. Even the last clip where we saw the flying, whatever that shit was, like it's always overseas somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here, because you could tell that's somebody's grandma. You heard that lady crying in the background. Like, man, they ate my mama.
Really flipped her out though, like because they showed the snake first.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, they cut the stomach open. She came out of there.
The Kingdom Blackman said, just imagine if nobody was there to help her. Facts. I agree with you, but I wonder how long she actually in the snake body.
Man, the snake was probably trying to dissolve her.
She like she did, man.
Yeah, it's over with. The lady crying in the background, it's over with, man.
You got to be careful around animals, bro.
Yeah, man, animals ain't the word. That motherfucker right there. That motherfucker right there on some. I mean, like, what would you call that?
I mean, it's normal activity from an anaconda. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
The snake, the snake probably was like, "Oh, y'all niggas did me dirty." Think about to make some boots out that nigga.
Y'all killed me because I was hungry.
Like, nigga, come on, like a snack in this motherfucker, right? Look like a whole snack. Look like a whole snack.
I mean,
Look
we
like a
just
whole
can't.
snake.
There are certain spaces, bro, that I think we need to leave alone. You know what I'm saying? Or be peaceful. We can't be all out in the wild in their territory doing stupid shit. And this shit like here, this the type of shit that happened to you. You out here swimming with sharks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you think gonna happen one day? The motherfucker gonna get tired of your ass.
Facts.
You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
look
We
like. That's
tired of
what look like.
seeing you.
That's
Like,
what look
yeah,
like
come
happened
on.
here.
We're going to eat you. We gave you a pass a couple of times. Come on, we go ahead and make you a meal.
Let
You
me
know what
make
I'm
you a
saying?
meal one time. But yeah, she been made a meal of, man. But it's sad.
Yeah, that's
you
sad,
know.
yo.
But obviously, man, you know, RIP to grandma. I hate that she had to be snake, but somebody gonna cut that snake up. They gonna eat it. They gonna make some boots out that shit.
Yeah, all that.
Coat, all that shit getting made out that motherfucker.
But forgot to say he was just trying to eat. Laugh out loud. He said it wasn't personal. Facts. Lord forgot us. It was not personal.
It was not personal,
was
man.
just trying to get in on a meal. That's
Look how they got that nigga. They opened that nigga up. That nigga like, this some bullshit. Yeah, man. They opened that nigga up, Jack. They said, come on over here, Jack. Got that nigga gutted. You feel what I'm saying? But the next thing, man, you know, like this right here, it just goes to show it ain't even safe in Chicago to goddamn fish. Yeah, you heard me right. It ain't even safe to fish because you never know what you might pull out when you motherfucking go fishing up there. And when I seen this right here, I said, yeah, Chicago, they fucking with y'all. They throwing all type of guns in the water and shit. They want y'all to kill each other, bro. So Chicago lady casts her fishing rod into the lake and brings up a pile of firearms. Can you imagine, man, you out there fishing and shit with your people, man? You like, oh, you know what I'm saying? and you think you got something, man, your first fish, you know what I'm saying? You like, oh man, this is because you can imagine how I feel. You know, that shit weigh some, you like, oh shit, oh, I got it. Like, you dig what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you pull up, man, it's a whole goddamn, it's a whole just you got AKs, choppers, extendos. You got everything right there, bro. Like everything. That shit don't. I mean, like what? It's like, come on, bro.
Hey man, Chi-Town, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what it is. What it is, my ass on this one.
It is. I mean, it's a lot of stuff go down. They got a big ass lake. They
but
sit
a
right
pile full of firearms. That's normal.
I can see it happening. You see what the folks in the comments said. Them guns been done since 1962. Ain't shit getting solved. Imagine how many guns in that water, bro. So yeah, I can see this happening. We talking about thousands of guns getting tossed in the water yearly, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I can see
a
this
pile
happening.
of guns.
Then he got caught up in the song.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, when I say, man, only in Chicago, a whole goddamn pile of guns.
What would you rather see though, guns or bodies?
Well, the guns got bodies on them, probably.
Yeah, probably do. They be throwing.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I doubt she pulled out some fresh artillery. That shit probably was rusted up. That shit could have been from any time. But it just go to show it ain't safe in Chicago.
It ain't
not
safe.
even fucking fishing. But man, we appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in on this late Wednesday, man, to catch us, man, on the live stream. Obviously, man, it's always appreciated. Lustful Goddess with the last comment of the night. Probably a pile of dirty weapons. They're in the lake for a reason. Yes, you are right. There were some bodies on there. Miss Blackman coming in right after. Them guns probably had a lot of bodies on it. Damn right they did.
Thanks.
So yeah, definitely facts, man. But we appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in, man. Obviously, man, you can catch us on the replay for those who didn't catch us live on the YouTube. Follow us at DeadBolt ATL, Spotify, Apple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely about to increase some shit going into 2023. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be preparing for this New Year's party. Cause we're gonna do something, man. For the last episode, man, we're gonna invite all our loyal fans out, man, who come and rock with us each and every week on the live. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a location, man. We're going to do a live stream, man, to have y'all come on and talk some shit and swallow spit with us. You know, I think that'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? Trav, any last words? I know you got your head down. I don't know if you want to say a couple words.
No, not really, man.
Hey, this nigga don't never make it the whole episode, do we?
Hey, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm like Rosa Simmons, bro. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, man. DeadBolt ATL. Like us on Facebook. Tap into the Twitter page, man, because we are on Twitter. We are pretty much on all social media platforms except Snapchat. DeadBolt ATL probably even got a TikTok channel. We don't know. I don't know. Somebody knows though. Whoever's controlling that. It's not me. I don't think it's Don Peoples either, because he don't control social media. Period.
Nope.
Yeah, we some non-posting ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
Facts.
But yeah, man. Y'all can also follow me on Instagram at the cool one, TheCool, and the number 1. You follow me, I will follow you back. If you unfollow me, I will unfollow your ass. You best believe it. Yeah, man. And that's about it, man.
Next week, obviously, man, we gonna tune in and we gonna show out like we always do, man. We appreciate the turn. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Don Peoples and Trav. DeadBolt. Gone.